An easy way to understand what collocations are is to think of them as best friends. Two or more words that, just like best friends, often stick together. When you see one, you kind of expect the other. Hi, I'm Danny, and welcome back to Bite Size English, your daily bite of English. If you're new to collocations, watch our first video on this topic, where I explain what they are, how they're formed, and so on. If you already watched it, kick back, relax, and learn. And while you're here, click subscribe and share with friends. So, today we're going to analyze some collocations related to communication. I've chosen the most common collocations, but I skipped the most basic ones because this particular video is more focused on intermediate and advanced students. Occasionally, pause the video to give yourself more time to think and to internalize what you've just heard. Let's practice from the get-go, shall we? Listen to me and try to identify the collocations. In each sentence, there will be an adjective and a verb that collocates with a noun. Our first word is conversation. The journalist overheard what was supposed to be a private conversation. When you overhear a conversation between other people, you do it unintentionally and without their knowledge. You just happen to hear it. Private here is the opposite of public. A close synonym you could use to replace private is personal, a personal conversation. Number 2, in an informal setting, you'll probably engage in casual conversation. Engage in conversation means to participate in the conversation. Can you think of a phrasal verb that you could replace engage in? Take part in. Which one is more informal? Take part in. Casual means everyday conversation, not a formal one. Number 3, if you want to strike up a conversation, don't make it one-sided. Another phrasal verb commonly used with conversation is strike up. What do you think strike up means? It means start a conversation. Is there a balance between the people talking if the conversation is one-sided? Nope. One person is doing most or all of the talking, so it has a negative connotation. Our second word is discussion. Keep in mind that discussion might be a false cognate in your language. According to Cambridge Online Dictionary, discussion means the act of talking about something with other people and telling them your ideas or opinions. As in, the new plan is still under discussion, meaning it's still being analyzed, being considered. Number 1, this is an intriguing subject which deserves further discussion. If something deserves discussion, it's worth discussing. It's not a waste of time. And further means to go beyond what has already been discussed. Go to a more advanced, detailed level of discussion. Number 2, we strongly encourage an open and level-headed discussion. If we encourage an open discussion, we support a discussion in which anyone can participate with their opinions and have their say. And if it's level-headed, it's calm and sensible. Did you notice any other collocations in the sentence? Read it again. Strongly encourage is another commonly used collocation. Third example. That interview generated a heated discussion about politics. In other words, the interview stimulated an intense discussion full of passion or conviction, maybe with an angry tone. Can you think of a verb that could closely replace generate? Provoke. And what 2 other nouns form strong collocations with heated? A heated debate and a heated argument. Most reliable online dictionaries will put common collocations in their examples. So, when checking the meaning of a word, pay close attention to the example phrases and sentences. And some dictionaries, like the Longman Online Dictionary, will have a whole section with collocations and plenty of example sentences. Stay tuned for our next lessons on the topic of communication. That's all for today. Before you go, subscribe, share, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching and see you soon.